You wake up again. It's 2:41 a.m. The room is quiet, the world asleep, but you're not. There's that familiar pressure in your lower belly. Your bladder is sending the same signal it has every night for months, maybe even years. You try to ignore it, hoping you can drift back to sleep. But minutes pass. It grows stronger. You sigh, sit up, shuffle out from under the sheets, and head to the bathroom in the dark. The cold tile beneath your feet is no longer a surprise. It's routine now. 1, 2, maybe even 3 times a night. You've probably told yourself, this is normal. This is just what happens when you get older. But what if I told you this isn't just aging? What if the things you're doing during the day, or right before bed, are actually causing your bladder to wake you up? Let's be clear, you are not alone. Millions of older adults wake up to pee in the middle of the night. There's even a name for it, nocturia. But here's the truth most people don't hear. It's not inevitable, and you don't have to live with it. In fact, there are 5 key mistakes, simple, everyday things that make it worse. And once you understand them, you can start reclaiming your nights. This is not just about comfort, it's about your health. Because every time your sleep is interrupted, your body's healing process is too. Let's look at the story of Mr. Albert Davis. Albert is 81. For years, he believed his nightly bathroom trips were just part of getting old. He took it in stride until he noticed his energy dipping during the day. He started falling asleep in his recliner after lunch. His mood changed. He became irritable. And one night, while heading to the bathroom in the dark, he lost his balance and fell. He wasn't seriously injured, but the fall shook him. He knew something had to change. That's when he learned the first big truth. Age isn't always the reason. Yes, bladder muscles weaken. Yes, hormone levels shift. But those aren't the full story. The brain, for instance, controls sleep cycles through chemicals like melatonin and vasopressin. Vasopressin tells the kidneys to slow down urine production at night. But here's the catch. If your evening routine is flooded with bright light, screen time, or stress, your brain gets confused. It thinks it's still daytime. That means less melatonin, less vasopressin, and more nighttime urine production. In simple terms, your habits are telling your body to stay awake and keep making pee. Now meet Eleanor. She's 79, vibrant, active, and always has her tablet nearby. Every night she used to read articles, catch up on her shows, and play word games until 10 or 11 p.m. She never realized the light from her screen was suppressing her melatonin. Her body thought it was still afternoon. So when her bladder started filling at night, she blamed her age. But once she switched to dim lighting, amber bulbs, and printed books in the evening, she started sleeping through the night, for the first time in years. Then there's the second mistake, food and drink choices. Some foods and beverages may be irritating your bladder without you knowing. Spicy dishes, acidic fruits like oranges and pineapples, caffeinated drinks, and even some sweets can stimulate the bladder lining. These items cause your bladder to feel fuller than it really is. You might not even drink that much, but your bladder overreacts. Especially sensitive? Artificial sweeteners. Substances like aspartame or sucralose found in diet sodas, sugar-free gums, or light snacks can act like alarm bells to your bladder. Consider this. Ruth, 84, thought she was being healthy by avoiding sugar and switching to diet soda in the evenings. She never realized that the artificial sweeteners were the cause of her frequent nighttime trips. Once she replaced them with natural snacks and water earlier in the day, her sleep dramatically improved. She said, "It felt like someone handed me 2 extra hours of rest every night." The third mistake is all about timing, especially of fluids. Many older adults, rightly concerned about dehydration, drink a lot of water throughout the evening. Some even sip water right before bed, thinking it's good for their kidneys or skin. But here's the truth. After a certain point in the day, the kidneys should slow down. That's part of your body's rhythm. But if you drink large amounts of fluid after 6 or 7 p.m., your kidneys are forced to keep working. And what do? They send that excess to the bladder, right in the middle of the night. Albert, the man we met earlier, used to enjoy his soup around 8 p.m. and have a glass of water before bed. He thought it helped his digestion and sleep. But when a sleep specialist reviewed his routine, they suggested he finish all fluids by 6:30. Within days, his midnight bathroom trips were cut in half. Mistake number 4 is rarely talked about, yet it's incredibly common. It has to do with your legs. Yes, your legs. When you sit or stand for long periods during the day, fluid can build up in your lower body. This is why many people notice mild swelling in their feet or ankles. But when you lie down at night, that fluid gets reabsorbed into the bloodstream. The kidneys then filter it, turning it into urine. So you go to bed with quiet legs and wake up with a full bladder. Here's the fix. Elevate your legs for 30 to 60 minutes in the late afternoon or early evening. This gentle shift allows your body to process that fluid before you go to sleep. Combine this with a short walk afterward, and you're telling your body, take care of this now, not at 3 a.m. Then there's the final mistake, medication timing. Many seniors take medications like diuretics, also called water pills, to manage blood pressure or swelling. These medications pull excess fluid from your body, but they don't care what time it is. If you take them too late in the day, they'll keep working into the night. That means more urine production just when you want your body to rest. Let me tell you about Mr. Samuel. He's 85, sharp as ever, but was waking twice a night. When he spoke to his doctor, they realized he was taking a diuretic at 6 p.m. After adjusting the schedule to 10 a.m., his nighttime urgency disappeared. Sometimes it's not about new prescriptions, but smarter timing. So what can you do starting tonight? First, shift your evening routine. Use soft lighting, avoid screens or use blue light filters. Replace your tablet with a book. Try warm, non-caffeinated drinks like chamomile tea early in the evening, not right before bed. Second, review your meals. Cut out acidic or spicy foods after 6 p.m. Avoid artificial sweeteners. Keep your dinner light. Limit fluids after dinner and skip that nightcap. Alcohol acts as a diuretic and bladder irritant. Third, elevate your legs before bed and take a slow walk after dinner. Help your body shift fluids early so your bladder isn't overwhelmed while you sleep. Fourth, review your medications with your doctor. Ask about the best time to take diuretics or other prescriptions that might affect your bladder. Finally, keep a sleep and bathroom diary for a week. Write down when you eat, drink, take meds, and wake up. You'll start to notice patterns, and so will your doctor. Waking up to pee doesn't have to be your normal. Good sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Every night you wake up, you miss deep sleep, where your brain restores memory, where your heart and body repair, where your mood resets. The impact builds over time. More fatigue, more falls, more stress. But the good news? Most of these issues are fixable. With small, smart changes, you can train your body to rest again, just like Albert, Eleanor, Ruth, and Samuel did. It's time to stop accepting poor sleep as your fate. You've spent a lifetime taking care of others. Now it's time to take care of yourself, because better nights mean better days, and you deserve every one of them.